Hey y'all, this is Felicia Faye, and wherever you are in the world, you can listen to Choice FMUK London via the TuneIn app or on the website, which is www.choicefmuk.co.uk.
Right. So before I start on with the topic on the King of Dancehall, I just want to say a few shout outs. Big up my granny Jonas locked in. Big up cousins Joanna, China, Jalita, Kiki, Leah, V, Auntie Claudia, Auntie Julie, Teo, Auntie Gloria, basically everyone. Big up the whole family. And also big up Choice FM. Right. So today's topic is, well, one of the topics is who's the king of dancehall? Yellowman, Vybz Kartel, or Beenie Man? So what's been happening for like the last couple of weeks now is Vybz Kartel and Beenie Man are in like a, I wouldn't really say beef, but they're like in like a beef situation, like a little debate, because Beenie Man doesn't really want to give up his crown of the king of dancehall and give it to Vybz Kartel. So yeah, that's the reason. And then Yellowman has somehow got himself involved, and apparently he's called. You know, it could even be AI making it up, but apparently Yellowman called Beenie Man a lizard, and then he called Vybz Kartel a snake. So it's like Yellowman now has jumped himself involved now, and then it's like now all three of them is involved. Yellowman has jumped involved, and it's like not in a rude way, Yellowman, but you had your time. You know, you had your zongo zong zogo zonga zeng 00199. How are your car, Yellowman? So fine. Car John John, no boy. So yeah, so with Yellowman, like respectfully, you're a talented artist, but you had your time. So I feel like for Yellowman to be getting involved in the situation between Beenie Man and Vybz Kartel, I feel like you should just, stay out of it. And I feel like with Beenie Man, I feel like he's acting salty towards Vybz Kartel, because you can't really get upset if people around the world is crowning the artist as the king of dancehall. So you can't really, throw this is towards the artist and expect them to just back down. So
That's what I was going to ask you. Did they crown themselves, or was it like you said, the listeners, their fans and that crowned them? Did they? I think they all crowned themselves, no? And then
the people crowned Yellowman. Apparently, Beenie Man crowned himself,
and
and
Vibe
then
didn't.
Vybz Kartel, the people have also crowned him as the king of dancehall as well. So yeah, my thing is, I feel like for Beenie Man to diss Vybz Kartel, I feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like he should just, say to Vybz Kartel, you know what, you're the king now. I respect your music. Pick up yourself and just leave it.
And I think there's enough space for both of them to be on a high platform. And they're both, their names are different in it. So Vybz Kartel is World Boss.
Boss, yeah.
I swear they've got
But
different
they all
names.
have a name.
Yeah. So you've all got your different
yeah.
names. So you've got your different, do you know what I mean? Your different platform kind of things. I don't know why they have to go backwards and forwards. They're all tough. I mean, they're all good.
But I feel like
artists.
it depends on the era as well. Because Yellowman was in his era,
Yeah.
Man, and then Vybz Kartel, yeah. But then also with Yellowman, it's like no disrespect, but you don't really hear Yellowman in raves. They're mostly two step songs, but in a rave you'd mostly hear Zim Zimmer,
But it depends on the crowd. It depends on the age of the.
Oh yes.
If it's the older lot, they're gonna appreciate that, and then they're gonna want to hear that. And
I was talking about like like me and your generation.
we're not the same
I
generation.
get what you're saying. No,
We're not the same generation.
No, I don't mean like that. No, I mean you see for your people, like they're mostly gonna want to hear Vybz Kartel. Like they're not really gonna want to hear Zunga Zunga Zeng, and like them slow songs. Like your generation's gonna want to hear upbeat, like Fever.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I tried to say as in like different era.
I think an older lot.
Oh, pure vibes. Is it me or V? So
Sorry, what did you say?
yeah, I was saying how with your people, like not your people, but with
My
your
era.
yeah, like they're mostly going to want to hear Vybz Kartel, like I said, upbeat.
It depends.
upbeat
You know what I
songs,
mean?
but
Everyone's
like you
got
said, it
different
does
style of
depend.
what they like.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think you're right though. I think like maybe his music is maybe for a certain age group. Like
That's
maybe
what I
the
mean,
younger
yeah,
lot wouldn't want to
age,
hear
yeah.
that, but it depends. You know, that sometimes you want to hear something slow, sometimes you want to hear
Like say for
I get you,
example,
I get you.
if it's people like my age as well, like my people, they're not really. I feel like maybe some people are familiar with Yellowman, for an example, DJ Elms,
Yeah,
pick up
of
yourself.
course.
Yeah, so
Might be familiar with him, but not to say that they will listen to
they will
his
listen
music,
to him.
but-
Yeah,
because
that's
he's a
what.
legend as well. He is one of the legends. You get me? So they must know of him.
Yeah. So yeah, so I feel like for Yellowman to be dissing Vybz Kartel and being, I feel like it's unnecessary. You know, because they all had their time, and then now you should just give it up and just Vybz
Like when the
Kartel is
time goes
king.
by, if anything, you're not knocked off. Like if he was the king in the 80s, and then obviously like, you know, in 2000 or whatever, there's someone else that is popping. To be fair, you've got your title, and you will always have your title, but you had your time. Do you know what I mean? All it is that there's younger ones up and coming with maybe a fresher style or you know what I mean, and now it's their turn. But you had your time when it was your peak time. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're popping, then you're gonna stay lively for forever. Do you know what I mean? But Vybz Kartel, as far as I'm concerned, and Beenie Man as well, they make bangers. They
But
always
even
come
when-
with them, especially and as far as out of all three of them, I think that Vybz is I think he's the best. I think Vybz is the best.
Even when Carter was in prison, he was making bangers since.
Right, and his
And then-
style and everything, like you
And
know,
then he
he's
would
just
make songs,
different.
and you wouldn't even think that he's in prison because of how he's there releasing tracks after
Yeah.
tracks after tracks. Yeah.
He
So
made loads of music while he was inside.
yeah, there was one more thing I was gonna say as well.
So what is okay, so
Beenie
what
Man.
is so what? So Yellowman is basically saying that neither of them two should have the crown and he should have it.
Yeah, like he should still have it. Like he's not trying to give it up. Like he's not trying to give it up. Like he wants to still keep it. But it's like people in the comments have been saying, "Oh, Beenie Man, you went and crowned yourself." You know, so
Alright, you
I
see?
didn't know that. Yeah. So
Well, boss, for real, Vybz Kartel was given that name by the people.
and like I said, all three of them, they're all talented artists. So yeah.
And to be honest with you, the name speaks for itself. If his name is World Boss, he's a boss of the world. So he can go anywhere, and it's going to be the same vibe for him. Everyone, you know, what I mean, knows him and knows his music, and they know Beenie Man as well. And a lot of them will know Yellowman as well. I think they should leave it to the people. I think if the people crowned Vybz, then your title is your title because you was crowned that by the people. So leave him alone. If they want to go backwards and forwards for it, and they want to, then make the people decide. Make the people decide out of all three who they think is the crown, and give them the stage. Because you can have a king, you can have a prince, and then you can have.
Your Vybz, what do you think? If you're still locked in, who do you think is the king out of those three? Yellowman, Vybz, or Beenie Man? Yeah, and even if you type it in on the internet, who's the king of dancehall? Vybz Kartel comes up. Vybz Kartel comes up, yeah. And then even if you type in who's the queen of dancehall, Spice comes up. And then who's the princess? Shensia comes up.
I was about to say that Vybz' music is better, but I'm not gonna use the word better. I'm gonna say his music is different. But I enjoy listening to him more than I enjoy listening to Beenie Man as well. But I'm more gonna go for Vybz Kartel probably tune. I enjoy more listening to him than Yellowman and Beanie. And I don't really listen to any Yellowman tunes.
And even Vybz Kartel even paid what's the word, homage towards Yellowman, because he did a song with Major Lazer, and in the lyrics it's got nobody get hurt. Yes, that's like you're paying respect.
Yeah.
And even Beenie Man paid respect to Yellowman as well, because he did a
Okay, like an updated version.
Yeah, like updated version, yeah. And then Yellowman was feeling some type of way because it was like he was saying, "Oh, but Beenie Man went and this, he didn't say it right." But yeah, so it's coming like Yellowman doesn't really like Beenie Man. And Beenie Man has always said, "But I respect Yellowman. You know, I paid homage towards him, so I don't know why." But I honestly think it's the king of dancehall. I honestly feel like he's that, and Yellowman feels some type of way about that.
And he's still like doing music now.
Yeah, he is. He's touring around with his daughter, Karima. Yeah, still
And what
touring.
is the story of Yellowman? Like, how did he's
No, he had cancer, so because it had spreaded to his jaw,
Okay.
and then you had to remove a bit of the jaw. So that's why, as you can see, like his mouth is like that. Yeah. And then the doctors were saying how he had some years to live, but then he ended up living.
Going. Yeah.
Still going. Yeah. And then from then, yeah, like I said, still touring, exercising. He's got his own merch. Yeah.
What's it called?
Tops, yeah. The tops and
So
clothing.
who do you think is the king out of all three of them? Who do you think?
Title.
Oh yeah, who do you think?
Yeah, no. For me, I would give it to Vybz Kartel only because I don't really listen to Beenie Man or Yellowman like a lot, and I'd also say it's because I'm more familiar with Vybz Kartel's songs more than I am with Yellowman and Beenie Man. I do know a couple of their songs, but I'm more up to date with Vybz Kartel tracks more.
I
Yeah,
think he's got more bangers as well. So for me, it's
Yeah.
Vybz, Beanie, and then Yellowman. In terms of the style of music that I like and what I would Google to listen to Vybz. I'll look for a song. I might even there's one or two like Beanie's got a couple of bangers as well from back in the day. I might even Google one or two of those, but I wouldn't Google at all.
but if you crown yourself as the king, I feel like it doesn't really what do you call it, give any weight.
Yeah, because you've crowned yourself. Do you know what I mean?
It's like me saying how I'm the best DJ in the world on Choice FMUK, and it's like, no, I can't
Everyone's
just say
gonna think that everyone might think that they're gonna be the
Yeah.
best, but then everyone's gonna think that. So that's why I think it's a bit biased, isn't it? So that's why I think you leave it
to the people.
That's it, yeah.
And then
And
if
then-
people say it to you, then yeah, you can say, well, the people told me that I'm the king. So even with 50 Cent, when he first came out in the 2000s with his song In the Club and his debut album Get Rich or Die Trying, I remember Jay-Z saying to his artist on Rockefeller Records, listen, before 50 Cent drops In the Club, artist needs to drop hella songs, and then as soon as You Got Family in the Club came up, then 50 Cent was running the 2000s. But the point I'm trying to say is, you don't hear 50 Cent saying, oh yeah, I ran 2000s. The people has given it, they gave it to him at that era, at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's just obviously ran because obviously he was up there in the 2000s. Yeah. So yeah, and then it's time to move on down the line, and so
Interesting.
so people, let us know, who do you think is the king of dance? So Yellowman, Vybz, Beenie Man, or would you say someone else is the king?
Someone mentioned Shabba. But
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Someone mentioned Shabba.
And the thing is that there's loads of good artists, so differently the list would be very long. Do you know what I mean? The list could be long. It's not only
Yeah.
just three. Do you know what I mean? There's loads. Are we talking about? We're not talking about all of them. We're just talking
In
about them
fact-
three in Pacific.
From who I know, two people said Beenie Man. That was MP. Big up yourself, MP, and Michael T. Big up yourself, Michael T. Because I did a little vote on my Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big up.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just feel like they shouldn't be really fighting about who's the king. I feel like they should just just leave it as that and just be like, you know what, I had my time now, because people, they're still going to respect. They're not going to diss him or whatever. They're still going to respect the artists. And
But on another note,
really.
like if you've worked hard, which they all have,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you've worked hard to to gain your position or whatever and to be where you're at, and then there's somebody else trying to, you get me, go over, go above you, you are going to feel some type of way still because you're feeling like everyone loves themselves in it, so they probably think that they're better, that they're a better artist than the person who they're going back and forwards with. So they're not going to be in agreement. You know what I mean? They're going to think that they're the best. The artists are going to think that they're the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can't. And there's enough space at the top for all of them. You can't be like look how long they've all been doing music. What's this now?
Yeah. Then
You get
also
me?
you got Bounty Killers. What? Big up DJ. Big up. Big up. You say Beenie Man as well. Okay.
You see, but again, I think it's everyone likes different styles of music. So I think it's maybe to do with the
Yeah.
So clearly, like Bigger likes he prefers Beanie.
Beenie Man. Yeah.
I think that it would be. I think all three of them. To be honest with you, I think people would go for all three of them, not just. Yeah, that's our opinion. You know what I mean? But everyone, I think, all of them are gonna have a certain amount of people that's gonna think that they're the. I think Beanie Man's gonna get would get quite a few votes as well.
Oh,
He
he's
is good, you know, but me personally, I prefer Vybz. That's my
Yeah, that's
personal
me as
opinion.
well.
But I
Yeah,
can see,
Vybz.
I know other
Yeah.
people as well would prefer Beenie Man, and there's gonna be people as well that prefer Yellow. In it, yeah, Biggs. You get me for real.
Because I was gonna say as well. Yeah, if we're gonna put in, say for example, if we was to put in Shabba ranks, who would you say Denvi is the king, or who would you put in order?
I don't know. See, in my time, Shabba was a bad man. He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I can remember some of the tunes now. But again, if I'm gonna listen to music, I'm not gonna tap in Shabba's name.
Yeah.
If it comes up, I might listen to it. But because for me, yeah, he had his, but he was bad. He was bad. That's what I'm saying. I can't knock any of them. They're all good, and they all had their specific time when they was popping. But Vybz Kartel is still popping now, and Beanies as well. But I think Vybz is a little bit more current because he's just still making bangers, and of course he's not long come out from inside as well. You know what I mean? He's got his woman and thing, and they're meant to be getting engaged and everything. He's on a bit of a hype, so I don't know. For me, I think it's Vybz, but definitely, and I can see some people will go for Yellow, and some people will go for.
But like you said, I feel like again, as you said, the like generation in it, like especially if you grow up in that generation.
Or what style?
makes
Because I
sense.
like fast music.
Style,
I like music with a fast beat type of thing. I don't like techno and all that, but like
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
fast
techno as
music,
well.
garage, ragga, anything that's got a kind of up tempo beat is me. So I feel like that's Vybz has got that. So Yellowman, I'll probably fall asleep. It depends on what vibe you got to be in a certain vibe to wanna. Do you know what I mean? To wanna listen to it. But yeah, that would probably put me to sleep. To be honest.
I was gonna say, I don't really know. I haven't really heard Beenie Man or Yellowman to be versatile, if that makes sense. Like on other beats. In fact, I did hear Beenie Man. He was on the Krypton Conan tune.
I think he's. I think no. I do think he's versatile. You know,
Yeah,
I
I feel
do
like,
think. I think Beanie's got different styles as well. But I think out of all three of them, I think that's again my opinion. I think Vybz Kartel is the most versatile out of them. Different beats, different styles.
Because you got jokes right now. Do it live.
You know what?
BBC,
I like a lot of
techno.
music. I like a different a variety still, but techno is one of the techno and classical. Classic. I don't like those two, but anything else I can jam to. Techno. We're gonna play some techno for Biggs in a minute. He's requested it.
Man was more commercial.
Yes, he was. And more respectful. He's allowed to come here in it. No, did he? I remember a few years ago
wasn't it
the Rasta guy Capleton.
No, I was gonna say, wasn't it Bridget Banton when he did that song?
Yeah. But I think Beenie Man done something as well. Didn't Beenie Man have he said something and then
I know
the
it
UK
was Shabba Ranks.
and Beanie. Forget about
Okay,
1 minute.
yeah.
Beanie as well. I remember. I
Sorry.
can't remember what he done. I swear he was banned from here for a little while, and then after some years, he was able to. You get me? He had to apologize and everything, and then come
Okay,
back.
yeah.
So you're right. Beenie Man is commercial, but he kind of flopped at that point. There, he turned it around now.
Yeah.
But he kind of flops because you've got to be diverse, man. You can't be doing them kind of things there. So that kind of cancelled him a little bit. But then he turned it around he turned it around down the line. And Vybz, funny enough, he doesn't talk about things like that. Not anymore. I can't think of any songs where he's talking. You know, I don't even hear him say things like that. And I think it's because he knows not to, because you can get cancelled. Come round.
Yeah, come on, you can send it.
Hey guys, come in. Hey guys, so we've got.
Got Camarillo's here.
Okay, wicked. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Sorry, what you gonna say?
The thing is with Vybz Kartel, he's always been. Well, he didn't need to, because the thing is, back in the 90s, it was quite common for, people to talk like that. But the thing is, Vybz Kartel has always been, a gallus kind of MC anyway.
Yeah.
So, he realized what worked for him, and he just kept going. And the same thing with most of the other artists. They kind of did what worked for them. So Beenie Man was quite, even though he did that, he was still big.
Of course,
I mean, he wasn't.
of course.
Maybe
Yeah.
it stopped him from coming over here. That's true, but he's probably one of the very few artists that's
Recognized, isn't it?
recognized globally.
And liked. Get me for real and accepted.
Recognized globally. Like before him, there wasn't many artists that was big globally before him.
No, it's true.
Like Beenie Man, Sean Paul.
Shaggy at one point. Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Shaggy's UK still though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, they didn't say anything foul to what I can remember.
No.
Shaggy's
Like
music's never
Shag-
been that really.
No, but Shaggy's always been very commercial, very super commercial.
Yeah.
Super commercial.
Not for real.
Like so much so people wouldn't even class him as a reggae artist anymore because of that. People just class him as a pop artist.
It's a
Same thing with
different
Sean
kind of-
Paul. People class Sean Paul as like when people think of Sean Paul, they don't think of him as a dancehall artist. They think of him as a pop artist.
Yes,
And the same thing
it
with-
could fall. Yeah. The style of it can fall into that. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's full blown.
And the same thing with Beenie Man. Beenie Man kind of went down that route, but because a lot of people kind of felt that for Beenie Man to go down that route, almost like you're turning your back on the culture that helped you. And that's the problem when you become commercialized. When you become commercialized, unfortunately, kind of almost not damned. You're almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't, because the people that accepted you initially, they want you to kind of stay where you are. But once you start going outside of the genre that you've known for, you can lose a lot of fans by doing that. Same thing with Wizkid. Wizkid is a big artist, and everyone when Afrobeats first came out on the scene, the one person that everyone talked about was Wizkid.
Right.
And now, Wizkid's still a big artist, but he was so big, most people would just think of him as a pop artist. They wouldn't even think of him as an Afrobeats artist.
Yeah. Again, like you said, not like that, but wherever the money's at in it, if that's what works for you, that's what's making the pennies come in, then you'll just go that.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, because a lot of those artists are still in their home islands or home countries or wherever they are. So, a lot of it, they look at it as that, they're doing more for their family, and they could do something for their homeland.
And it's clever because those are the people that spend money.
Exactly.
Those are the people that are going to support you, buy your song, go to your concert.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? For real. So
Exactly.
it's good to cater for them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I was going to say something, I forgot.
Sorry, V. Do I have anything to say? If I did, I can't remember now. Yes. Okay. One favorite song. What's your favorite song by each of them? Yellowman.
That's
Yeah,
way too
yeah.
hard. There's too many There's too many good songs.
Of Yellowman, Beenie Man, and
And
Vybz
Vybz Kartel, because Vybz Kartel's got so many bangers. Like when you
Yeah.
hear them, you just want to get up and dance in it. So I can't think of one.
For me, for Yellowman, I'd say Zunga Zunga. No, Yellowman is hard,
I don't even know his songs like that. That one there.
Zunga
Yeah,
Zik,
because it's not like that. It's a common one,
yeah,
though, innit? Everyone
yeah.
knows it, type of thing.
And remember as well, that song apparently got banned as well, because Yellowman has been saying from day one that people couldn't really understand the words.
Yeah, because what does Zunga mean?
thing.
What is when
Yeah,
Zunga
so
saying?
that's
When he's
the
saying
reason
that,
why
what is that?
That show.
No, like I never actually really thought of it
that's
before.
the reason why the song got banned.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't think it means anything. It probably sounded good. It went to the beat. What does that mean?
He said it was a freestyle. He said he freestyled it all
What does that
in
mean? That don't mean
one
nothing.
take. So yeah.
No, because the thing is, like, I'm not a big Yellowman fan like that. I know Yellowman. I've heard of Yellowman. But for me,
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
think
I
when he
wouldn't
was
listen to
popping, I was young. You know what I mean? So when I
But
got
yeah,
older,
back to the
he
question.
got older, and
Sorry,
then
V.
it was dead.
Yeah, so my favorite Yellowman song is Zungu Zungu Zeng by Beenie Man, would have to be Zim Zimmer, and then Vybz Kartel now. Oh god. Probably Me I have to tell you, say probably that one. But with
I
Vybz
can't pick.
Kartel, he's made bangers. Even today, I remember Little Vibes, he did an interview and then one person said to him, Little Vibes, what's your favorite song by Vybz Kartel? He was like, boy, that's impossible. She was like, okay, because he's got a tune called Impossible, and he was like, no, it's impossible. I can't pick.
No, exactly. I can't even. He's got so many,
Made bangers
and I
on
like
top
so
of
many of
bangers.
them. I can't think of one.
Fever, Turn Up the Scheme,
This is it.
Summertime.
Don't
bangers
get
on
me
top
wrong. There
of
has been one or
bangers.
two that like it's had to grow on me, but like I didn't think it
Yeah.
was much of a banger. But all of his tunes are good, and he's got a lot of good ones.
Bigger, if you're still locked in, what's your favorite song by Yellowman, Beenie Man, and Vybz Kartel?
I don't think Biggs listens to Vibes.
I bet he's gonna. Put
I think
in
he
the-
knows
in
some
the
of Vibes' tunes.
Yeah.
But he said he listens to Beanie. Well, he more listens. He prefers Beanie Man.
Beenie Man, yeah.
And Yellowman. Yellowman is too slow for people like me and Biggs, man. You get me? Not like that. The
Yeah.
music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think like Big likes garage and that.
True,
Rival.
true.
Ragga. Yeah, Yellowman's alright, you know, but it's a slow vibe. That's not the kind of music you're gonna listen to while you're cleaning the house or cooking food. It's not. It doesn't really make you feel upbeat and feel like, yeah, let's get them. It kind of, I don't know. I think it's gonna make you feel depressed. That beat. Okay, well that one day is a bit okay.
Yeah.
No, but
Nobody
I'm
move.
gonna
Nobody get hurt.
Say again.
Nobody move. Nobody get hurt.
Okay, you know what? So okay.
But like you said, they're more like slow pace.
And those are like the common ones. No, the ones.
I say,
that,
yeah.
'cause he's got quite a
I'm
few tunes.
getting married. Yeah, that's one of those songs as well. Yeah, yeah.
Things like
It's
your
that
strong
chin.
point.
That's one of them as well. Chin.
You have any Yellowman songs?
I do actually. Yeah.
So you played some Beenie Man ones. You played some Vybz. No.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I did 2 Beenie Man, 2 Yellowman, and 2 Vybz.
And Vybz has got some good tunes. All of these tunes, but has he made all of them a clean version? Some of them has he not? Like some of them he hasn't made a clean version.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, you mean in general if he's made
Yeah,
a clean song.
'cause-
Okay, I know what you mean, Navi.
You play Vybz on here, innit?
Yeah, but those are clean
Vybz.
versions.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
people
yeah.
who's made. But I know what you mean, V. Yeah,
Because you got some good
Probably-
ones. Even there's other artists and you want to
Okay,
play them,
yes,
but you
he
can't
has.
because they're not clean.
he's made a reggae song. A man is just a man. That song's clean as well. Yeah, it's a reggae song. Yeah. In fact, we should play that V in it. That's only if I have it. Do I have it?
Haven't you got his new ones? See them. We don't see them.
I thought he was rhyming it with
I think he made a song about it. His woman, see them.
them.
And at the end of it, he says something, and then he says, "See them." Other women and saying that.
I
He made it. That's a song,
I
no?
don't think that's the song. Oh, is it? If so, I don't have it. You know.
I
Well,
know.
V, you put me on a good. That's a good.
Yeah, time to update some songs.
Yeah.
Hello, it's 2025. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's January, bro. Okay, so we're gonna play some Yellowman. I don't know if they want to hear Yellowman.
If it's the Well,
Like
let's
how-
just play Vybz Kartel then.
Or Beanie. Okay. All right, so
yeah.
I'm gonna run some music and then back in a bit.
But yeah, people still looking in. Big up everyone that's looked in. Remember, people. Remember to put in the comments who's the king. Either Beenie Man, Yellowman, or Vybz Kartel, or if you think someone else is the king of dancehall, let us know. Put it in the comments. And yeah, we'll be back. We're just on a quick break right now. So yeah.
Send a message to the studio via WhatsApp to +44 7548 806927.
Hey y'all, this is Felicia Faye, and wherever you are in the world, you can listen to Choice FM UK London via the TuneIn app or on the website. Hey y'all, this is Felicia Faye, and wherever you are in the world, you can listen to Choice FM UK London via the TuneIn app or on the website, which is www.
FMUK.
Hey y'all, this is Felicia Faye, and wherever you are in the world, you can listen to Choice FM UK London via the TuneIn app or on the website, which is www.choicefmuk.co.uk.
Right, so we're back now. MP Marcus, you said what about Shabba? Okay, so who would you replace? For an example, you got Vybz Kartel, Beenie Man, or Yellowman. Who would you replace? MP. Camilla, why wouldn't you say Shabba, the king of dancehall? Why would you?
I mean,
say that?
personally, I wouldn't put Shabba the king of dancehall purely based off longevity. Personally, as much as Shabba's been, he's made a dent in the industry, I wouldn't necessarily put Shabba as the king of dancehall. However, if I was to remove someone, I probably would put Yellowman out and put Shabba in there,
I'm
because
not gonna lie,
Shabba,
dude.
if we're talking about, if we're having this kind of conversation and we're talking about kings of dancehall, you'd have to put Shabba in there. You have to, over Yellowman, because without someone like Shabba, he kind of paved the way for a lot of people like Beenie Man and Vybz to come through.
Really? Oh,
Because of course Shabba has been around since the 80s.
okay, I didn't know that. You know. Okay.
So
I thought it was Beenie Man. You know.
yeah, they have. But if you're talking about exactly. So Yellowman was quite a niche artist anyway. People that know about Yellowman knew about Yellowman, and because of how he looked, that's how he got his popularity, because of how he looked.
So did Shabba come out first and then Beenie Man, or did Beenie Man come out first and then?
I'd say Shabba.
What?
I think that's my memory. I think
Yeah.
was out first. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going by
Like in terms of popularity,
Yeah.
back in those days, it was all about Shabba. It was all about Shabba. In the 80s, early 90s, it was Shabba, India. Yeah, exactly.
MP said
exactly.
Shabba, then Beenie.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Shabba, then Beanie,
Then Beenie.
and then Vybz.
And then
Exactly,
Vybz.
in that order.
Yeah.
Exactly in that order.
Okay.
In that order.
Yeah.
But
Because
you can't get the title just because you came after.
If you're popping, then yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't.
But it's
in
like
terms of putting one above each other, I would put them all in. I would say
That's how they
it's
share,
kind of
it's
like the journey. So you got yeah, exactly.
it's like for an example, you got
exactly.
Lady Saw, Spice, and Shensia. Because people, like I said before earlier to you, V, people have crowned Shensia as the queen of dancehall as well. So like you said, no, wasn't it Lady Saw and then Spice?
Yeah.
So as you said, you made the point because all three of them can share, but like you said, yeah, she does gospel music now, innit? Yeah, gospel music now. Yeah.
I think she has, because remember, without her, there wouldn't be any of those artists.
Of course. I don't think you're popping now
No, but I wouldn't. No,
thinking of artists that
But still popping.
true,
Yeah.
true. But I would.
I'm not gonna take her away a flower.
No, exactly,
And, you know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly. But I wouldn't exactly just say, well, because she hasn't been doing that, she's just not relevant. Because without, it's almost like the founder of something, and then also someone's taking over and say, oh yeah, you know what, the person that built the £10 note is not worth it anymore because there's a new £10 note in 2025. You have to put them in there.
Yeah, MP said Lady Saw is a minister in the church. Yeah, she does in a church thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like she would obviously still be remembered as Lady Saw. Yeah, she was. My hair was on. Yeah, that's only the one song I know. If I'm honest with you. Yeah. Oh, for me, I'll definitely go with Shensia. For me,
I'll probably go with Sincere, but I think
Shensia.
only because
you know what I like
fantastic.
about Shensia.
that's
Under
fantastic.
the sycamore tree. Yeah, MP Mark is that tune. Yeah. I forgot about that tune. Yeah. But personally for me, I would go with Shensia because she's more.
Let's see me complain. What are you talking about?
MP's saying something. Sycamore tree. Let me answer. Right. So yeah, for me I'll go with Shensia because she's more versatile. I'm not saying Spice isn't, but I feel like she's more versatile. She's more come out with versatile songs as well, and I feel like she's in her lane. And I feel like people just hate on her for no reason. Like she's a talented artist. She's doing her thing. She's in her lane. She's not forcey. Personally for me, I'll go with Shensia.
Yeah, because
Yes, MP. She's more versatile.
Man and I'm a woman. I don't mind Dynasty and all that, you know, that's like you're basically saying that's probably the highlight of the show. I'm just like, and I'm like, it's okay, but it's just like it's all the time.
Yeah, but I think I mean yeah.
If it was a man on the stage,
Like
dancing, I'm sure he would agree with you.
Shinsia is more versatile.
As
But I
Shensia,
think the thing is with Spice.
Doesn't shake up as much.
Well, no. Well, yeah, but yeah, she's not saying nothing. But you know, the thing is with Spice. Because remember, Spice was under Vybz. That's how Spice came up.
yes,
Spice
yes.
came up on same thing with
Yes.
Popcorn. Popcorn,
Now come on,
Spice
man,
came up
show
on.
that
So
tune.
yeah. So Spice is basically like the female version of Vybz. So you can't really knock her for that because that's what she knows, and she knows it works because it works for Vybz. It works for Popcorn, even though Popcorn is very versatile
But she's
in that way.
She's also versatile as well.
Spice.
Yes, because remember she did a song called Black History. Was it Black?
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce the word, but she did a song about bleaching her skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
I
think
feel like they're both versatile, but for me, I feel like Shensia more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're both very good.
Because with Shensia, she's hopped on a hip hop beat with Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, she's done rap. She's done Afro beats with Skilly Bang, Wizkid. Yeah, she's done a like summary song with Coil Ray.
yeah.
Over the years, you can like twist it up a little bit and give it a little something different. You get me? I think Shensia actually, I was saying that. I think for me,
But once again,
Oh, MP.
once again, just in that same order, it's just generation because you got Lady Soul's been around for forever, and then Spice came up around mid 2000 because Vybz was starting to do something big, so Spice was coming up, and then Shensia's been out for what? 5 years?
Oh yes, and another
So-
thing as
so-
well.
rocketed up to
Actually, no. Why you?
Turn up V's mic.
sorry, what was you saying? I'm just saying. I think for me, I prefer. I'm gonna actually say I think Shensi is better. that's what I'm actually gonna say. I think yeah, for me, out of the two of those, but they're both very good artists, and I enjoy listening to both of their music. I enjoy listening to Shensi.
And also, I'm sorry, V. And also remember as well, Shensia, apparently she busts because she did a remix version to Vybz Kartel's song Six like Ludi,
Yeah,
and that's the
she's
reason why
heavy,
she
she's bad.
yeah. Because at first, if I'm honest, I didn't really know of Shensia until I heard that song. Then I got to familiarize myself with the songs that she's made in the past as well. So yeah, Shensia, if you looked in, big up yourself and Spice.
And one thing I like about Spice
And
is
Lady Soul.
when Vybz was away for all that time, there was not a show that she done and she didn't say big up Well Boss. I like that because obviously he's the one that bust her. She didn't forget, and then yeah, every single show she had said that, so she did not forget. And then when he came out, they linked up again. You get me? And you see him give her a big hug.
After 13 years, yeah, because they did at the Freedom Street concert.
Yeah.
And then Vybz brought out Spice, Popcorn, Chronic Law.
See it there?
Who else did he bring? Apparently Mavado's meant to be there, Masika's meant to be there as well. Yeah,
I
so it
like
was a
that, you
good
know, he used
turnout.
his platform
Yeah.
to help other people jump on, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
sometimes they go on funny. Once they've made it, it's like they don't even want to help nobody again.
Exactly.
And they don't have to, but if you can, do you know what I mean? Then that's what you do. That's how somebody would have got you.
Yeah, Shensia has done a soca track.
MP, has she done a soca track?
Has done a
Okay,
soca track.
I need to listen to it. Okay, thanks MP for letting us know that. I didn't know that, you know.
Heard it. Maybe.
I
Sometimes
didn't
the
know
random
that, you
songs
know.
have got like a little twist. Leave it in the middle, bro. You know, sometimes the random songs have got a little bit of a twist. And it can sound a little bit, I don't know, garagey or soakery or rappy or whatever. I don't know. So I don't know if I've heard the song. I just didn't clock that. It was I'm gonna listen to that actually. And then one more thing about this is off the music though. I was shocked with Spice when she went and got her BBL. When she first started, she was really strong in her mindset and said she doesn't care what people are saying, because you know, like That's what they were saying, innit? Oh, you know, you should go and get it because that's what the women are meant. That's what you're meant to look like. You get me voluptuous and all. And she was like, no, she's not gonna do it. And then I don't know how much longer after, but I was disappointed when I saw that she had gone and done it, and she went so big as well. It's not even natural. Do you know what I mean?
No,
When
no,
you get
no.
your money's worth, you probably thought if I'm gonna spend this money, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I want everyone to see. It's a bit much for me, and I just thought that I just feel like she should have stayed stronger and stayed true to herself and not gone and done it under the pressure of people. Because you was fine with yourself. It's people telling you to do that, and then maybe the competition that's out there as well. So
Yeah. I
you
mean, the
folded.
thing is, yeah, she did because the thing is, the whole BBL thing was starting to be a big trend, and the thing is in that.
But at one
the
point, they were
dancehall
doing it
world-
natural. So
Yeah,
that people were getting it done. You couldn't really tell. Do you know what I mean? Now they're just going crazy with it. From the back of them, you can just see this big 2 round thing. You know what I mean? It's like, and then sometimes the legs are bare skinny and it's not in proportion. And do you know what I mean?
No, exactly. it just looks ridiculous.
I was gonna ask you, what's your view on BBLs? Like, would you date someone who's got a BBL? Have you? What's your view on? What's your take?
I mean, I personally don't have an issue with it.
You're a man, isn't it? Really?
No. I don't have an issue with it, but I think depends on how big we're talking about it. Because some people that does BBLs, who gets BBLs, is not that big, so it doesn't look too unproportioned. Versus where you get some women where they got these tiny legs and this
So wrong.
it just doesn't look right at all.
And then I was thinking to myself, doesn't the doctor tell you, if anything, oh, that's a bit big? Well, they just want your money, innit? So they probably say to you, maybe what size, just like with your breast, they probably say to you what size they would advise you to take. And then if you want to go bigger, I don't think they stop you. It's money, isn't it? So
They look at it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about money. If you got the money to spend, you know, people are not going to care. And realistically, you know, they'll say, yeah, of course you can. You want to be as big as the moon? Of course we can do it.
No, it's
you
true.
know, you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
as long as you know you understand what the health consequences are. You know, this can happen, that can happen. You want to do it? Great, fantastic.
Yeah. We'll take your
Let's-
money
let's-
and
How
let's
much
get
is it? You can
popping.
do it. Brilliant. We'll do it. When can you do it? Tomorrow. Because like, no, just kind of going off BBL.
Yeah.
Like there's a thing going on now where there's a surgery that guys can get to make themselves taller.
That, and I saw the man. They broke his knees.
Yeah,
they broke
yeah,
his legs and
yeah.
then inserted something in it.
Yeah, the cert like
And
something
then you see him
inside.
and he does look.
And
he looks taller.
he looks taller, but when you look at his legs, it just doesn't look right. It just looks ridiculous.
That is madness. There's nothing that you can't do. What procedure are we talking about? Yeah, she
Katie Price. Yeah. Well,
did she do her, she didn't do a BBL. Did she do a BBL? I know she's done her lips and
yeah, I know she had like
facelift and all
yeah,
that. I
she
don't
had
think-
lips
did
and
she
she
maybe
had,
she did.
she had breast implants.
Maybe she did. Yeah, maybe she did.
Yeah, when that was a thing.
I think the facelift is a bit much now. It's too much. It doesn't look natural anymore. It just looks like someone just holding your face like that. It's just a bit.
I mean,
bit scary.
what is your view on plastic surgery or BBLs?
So I think each to their own.
Would you
If
do that?
somebody, no,
No.
I wouldn't.
You're fine.
This is it. I'm fine how I am. I just don't feel like I need to. Yeah, so I wouldn't do it. I've seen as well some people have caught infections, some people have even died. Some surgeons have used the wrong, infected people's bodies with the wrong kind of chemicals or whatever it is that they use, which has then caused damage and left people with long-term illness. So I don't think it's worth it. I never knew about the BBLs really until about maybe it was 7 years ago, 8 years ago. That's when it more like became a thing for me where I saw like a lot of people was having it and stuff. Yeah, I don't feel like I need it, and so but I feel like if you feel like you need it and you got the money, go for it. But I'd say do your research, get some recommendations, make sure the surgeon's all cool. Do you know what I mean? Look for some receipts of people who've had it done already and all the rest of it. But me personally, I feel like if it's not broken, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, sometimes you just need a good hug, you know? Sometimes you need to love yourself by
know what I mean?
yourself.
Yeah. And it's got to
And-
be in proportion.
Yeah,
So what
I
is
mean,
the
it's
point of
gotta-
spending all this money and then down here you're looking like a bloody, I don't even know, and then up here you're like, it's mad. It's crazy. It's not in proportion. It just looks weird.
No, it's true. I mean, it's got to make sense. But at the end of the day...
But some people have done it brilliantly. They've gone and
No,
done their
I
little
mean-
thing and they've kept it within their... And they look wicked. You wouldn't even know they've had it done.
Yeah,
it
because
looks all natural.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, BBLs has been around for
Right, and probably people
the
was
thing
doing it and it
is-
was looking natural then before they started getting excited and wanting to look like.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a big trend.
Donkeys.
Yeah, because it wasn't a big trend. Back
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah.
So it was like some people that did it. People's heard about BBL before, but people didn't think too much of it because there's only a few and far in between that used to do it. But now, because it's the biggest trend, everyone's doing it, and everyone's trying to find the cheapest way to do it.
Of course, yeah,
That's
yeah.
where the issues start. It's for one thing to say you're going to get a BBL, but there's another thing saying you're going to go to I don't know, some Brazil or some country
Because
that's going
everyone's
to charge
flying
you
out. I
half
think
the price.
There is some people that have it here.
And
but
then
it's
people
much
get
more money.
infections. People, they can't even sit down on the plane on the way back because
When you
of the
get it
shots
as well,
they had.
apparently you got to lie down on your belly and all that. Because
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
you can't.
Yeah,
It'll
because
get deflated. You got
yeah,
to
exactly.
leave
You
it
have
to
to
make
leave
it
it
heal and
to.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
The pain, boy. I'm saying like sometimes the things that people put themselves through is worth it.
No, exactly.
And then apparently in 10 years' time, I think most of the procedures in a couple of years down the line, you've got to go and basically get it touched up.
Yeah.
You
have to get.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you've got to have more money again. So if you
Yes.
save for that, then you have to say, in 10 years' time, you might even be sick or might not even be able to travel or be in a position to, you understand me, go and fix what needs fixing.
Well,
But it's a
exactly.
whole 10 years later. Do you get me?
No, exactly.
But
exactly.
I don't know, boy. But yeah, and there's
I
and
think
then
I personally think if you're young enough to do it, it's fantastic. But if you're like, I don't know, 50s, because I've seen like 50-year-olds that do it. But now, these days, I've heard you can get like
mummy
pants
makeover.
you can wear, which is basically like a BBL outline, where you can just put it on top of your underwear, and to the plain eye, it looks like a BBL, but it's not. It's just like bum pads that just put on.
yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people do it, especially around like West London and
I've seen
East
it,
London.
people
I've
wearing
seen that
bump-
quite a lot.
And the thing is, only how you would know if somebody's wearing a bumper is because you can see it, because you're not meant to see it. So I've seen them as well.
But
Like sometimes you can visibly see. I saw one girl, she was really skinny, and then she had on these leggings, and it literally you could just see it. And as she was walking, it was moving. You could all see the line, and it was ridiculous. And I just thought all of that, and the legs was like that. It doesn't even look good. Didn't you look in the mirror before you came out? If it doesn't blend, then what are you doing?
I mean, I saw one which was quite funny. I thought it was funny, and basically, I was in Selfridges, and this woman had one, but the problem was it started moving. So
Okay, but it might have been the natural thing jiggling.
No. As in the actual the what she put on, the bum pads were moving.
no.
So they started going up and up and up and up.
Oh, no.
At some point, you could see like half of it sticking out.
No,
And
you didn't tell her.
I had to tell her because people were just
I was only
laughing.
joking. I was only
No, I
joking.
had
How
to.
dare you do that? You're a man.
No, because at the end of the day, it's coming out.
Excuse me, love, your bum pad showing. That's what you said.
Yes. I said to no.
Oh
I said to her,
my
there's something. I said you need to. I said.
No.
I had to because at the end of the day, everyone's laughing at her. Everyone can see it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So Lord knows how many hours
What
she's
did
kind of
she
gone
say?
to.
What did she do?
Huh? First, she was embarrassed because she was a white lady, so she was very embarrassed, and then she thanked me for it because at the end of the day,
How
if
did
she
you
would've
say
done-
it to her?
I just said I tried to say, I tried to be subtle at first. I said to her, "Excuse me, something is showing," and she goes, "What do you mean something's showing?" I said, "Well, something's coming up." That's what I said. I said to her, "It's coming up," and she goes, "What do you mean it's coming up?" She said, "What do you mean it's coming up?" I said, "Like what you got there is coming up," and she thought I was trying to be funny, and I said, "No, your bum pads is coming up," and she got embarrassed. She was upset, and I said to her, first she was upset, and then she calmed down. She, you know what?
When you
Thank
said she
for
was
telling me."
upset, like, what was she doing?
No, she was annoyed.
It's embarrassment, you
She-
know.
yeah.
It's embarrassment.
Yeah. But I said to her, you know what? I look at it that you could be my sister. If I go anywhere, because that's how I am. If I go anywhere and things aren't right, I will say, listen, this is
Yeah.
because as much as I, I do like women like anyone else, but it's all about respect at the end of the day. And it's something that they don't realize, and I realize it. There's nothing wrong with saying to someone, listen, did you realize blah blah blah. If they realize it, then fair enough. Keep rocking it however you want to rock it,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like sideways.
I don't know how I feel about that because I get shy really quick in it. So me telling her that, it would make me feel like I've got the bump pad that is showing. So I don't think I'd be able to tell that lady that. I just would feel so embarrassed for her. I would not be able to tell her.
Yeah, but what? So you're gonna just allow the poor woman to be
I'm
to
sorry,
be embarrassed
babe,
by
but
everybody?
if you can't feel it, I'm not gonna tell you. I am not. Sorry. Yeah,
so
yeah.
you just
I
let her go
wouldn't.
from hour to hour to hour.
Yeah,
You've already
I'd
seen it.
like-
As a woman,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
let
yeah.
this poor woman suffer throughout the whole building. Let her walk out the building into whatever car she's going to, and say nothing.
Guilty. What is that? No, I'm guilty. Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna feel embarrassed to tell her that, man. And like, if you should have make sure it was attached properly, because how you big in Selfridges, bopping around, the thing it probably would have dropped on the floor. You should have left her because it probably would have dropped out soon.
I'm sure as she's going up because she has to go up the stairs, so it's gonna come up at some point. And it's really tried to say hi to the world. So
So you see, some people can't win in it because then they don't want to go and get a BBL because it's unsafe and it costs a lot of money. So they take the safer option, of
Cheaper
a bum
option.
pad, which is then whilst you're shopping.
afterwards, I had to look on Amazon. This is on Amazon. You can buy on Amazon for like £30-40, something like that.
And if that was me and you told me that and that was me, I would have just walked away. Because I'm so probably like that. You get me? But I'd have been so embarrassed, whatever. I'm not going to say thank you. Because I'm just it might not be thinking, there's so much people in here. Why is it a man that's come to tell me this? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Was you on your own?
yeah, it was one.
Okay, maybe I would. I don't know.
I was walking through, and then there were someone came up to me and said, "Oh, look at that," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I looked as she's walking away, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
She'd probably be on TikTok. This is what I don't like about nowadays.
Well, the thing is,
you
this
can't
was-
do anything. Someone's always watching somewhere, and then you probably see herself on TikTok and be like, "That's me."
But the thing is, this was before TikTok was a thing. This was like,
Oh, okay.
so this was
Lucky for her, boy. She
this
probably
was maybe 10 years ago.
that would have gone viral, mate.
10 years ago?
Things
Yeah,
like
probably
that.
about
People
10
like things like that. That
about
would have
10
gone
years
viral.
ago.
Okay.
That was before TikTok was even out or was a thing.
To be honest with you, because of that experience now, she's probably got a BBL by now.
She probably has.
And it might be a funny. I don't know. It might be a funny story that she tells her friends. I remember years ago when. It might not be. You'd be so embarrassed. You know what I mean?
No, it is one of those things you just keep to your chest.
Yeah.
Take it to the grave.
No, exactly.
So,
Right. Okay. Right, people. So we're gonna wrap it up and thank I need to Right, guys. So thanks again for locking in, and thank you to DJ Mello, DJ Mello, DJ Carmelo, and you will see us again next week. Obviously, after now you're gonna be with Carmelo, and next week you will see myself, Carmelo, and DJ Kai Kai's again talking about some other juicy conversations that I know you guys are just dying. I know you guys just can't wait to hear what we're going to talk about. Right, so I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of DJ Kai's, and I will see you guys next week.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, people, that one of my friends said Yellowman is the king out of Vybz and my cousin said that Vybz Kartel is the king as well. So yeah, so people, I feel like all of them are kings in their own era. You get me? So yeah, big up yourself, MP. Yep, today was a good show. But yeah, I'm finished now, peeps.
Oh, and MP, thank you for that, because he gave us the name of the song. If you look there, Kai.
Oh,
He found
Kez,
the name
Close
of the
to
song
Me.
for Shansia with Kez, track called Close to Me.
Okay,
and I think I do know
okay.
that song.
Thanks, MP.
I think I know
Okay.
that. Don't you know a song by her called Close to Me? I'm sure I've come across that song before.
I've
I don't
heard
know
the
if I would
track
say it
called
was
Come
soca, though.
Closer, but I haven't come closer, but I haven't heard the track
So
called
MP is
Closer.
does it say it's a soca song, or would you just say the style of music reminds you of soca?
But if it's with
It's a soca
Kez,
song, have
then
you
it's
heard it?
definitely a soca track.
You've heard it? Okay, well,
Yeah, if it's
I'm gonna
with
just confirm
Kez.
that actually it's confirm now that actually it is yeah, well, at least we're Dominique,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yay!
Exactly. You better be.
Yeah. So thanks for that, MP. It's a good show. Yeah, so we're gonna play some music for you.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so we're gonna play like, okay, yes, it's a soca style. Okay, wicked soca style. Yeah, we're gonna play 1 or 2 tunes, and then we're gonna run the ads, and then Camilla's gonna jump on. Thanks again for locking in, guys, and see you next week. Guys.
Hey, this is Say, and you are listening to Choice FMUK.
I like to nyam it. I like to nyam it. I like to nyam it. You like to